It is a Friday night with the shift, baby. Nicky Earnshaw, Nick's Nuggets. What's up, my friend?
What's going on, Francisco? Can't wait to talk some ball with you tonight, man. It's been a little bit. We got a little Friday night, and Kevin Stocker. I wish he could join us tonight because it's a Friday night. We have no lives, so hey, let's talk baseball.
Yeah, you got a life though, man. I mean, where's Scott Air? Why is he on the show right now? You got.
Trust me.
Yeah,
trust me. We'll get him.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we need our big time guest, man. We had Stock on. We got to get Scott Air on. I'm just saying.
We'll get him on. We'll get him on. I'll hit him up. Don't worry.
Actual World Series champ. Just kidding, Stock. I'm just kidding. That was a low blow.
Wow.
I like Stock.
Wow. Love Stock.
I still produce Phillies games. Bam.
There you go.
I didn't mean it. Yeah, but in all honesty, man, like I'm sitting here. I love doing the show with you. Yeah, we don't have lives, man. We don't have social lives.
No.
It's bad.
No. Yeah, it's bad.
I tried to go to emo night later, but the homie said I gotta meet the family tonight, or I don't got cash right now. I'm like, come on, man. I get it though. I get it. You gotta do what you gotta do. You're like, man, I would never go. You were like, I would never go to emo night.
No, not one shot. Maybe. Well, unless I lose that bet that we talked about.
So would you rather? Yeah, right. The Adley bet, right?
The Adley bet.
And you should I tell people about the video I sent you?
No. Nobody wants to know. Nobody wants to know.
It was a barn.
Nobody wants to know.
It was in a barn.
I can't believe you go to those things. Like I've
never been to a barn. Never been to a barn for a hardcore show.
You've been to some places though, some venues.
I've been to churches. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, I'm coughing right now. I'm sorry. That's why water's here for.
Oh boy.
We should just get. What a start. But thanks for hanging tonight with the shift. It is a Friday night. We are in the stretch run of Major League Baseball. Always, one of the more exciting times of the year. Honestly, not just in baseball, I'd say too, Nick, in sports. We were both at the Eagles home opener last night. You were there a little longer than I was. Eagles Cowboys. What a weird game that was for the NFL season opener. Got a couple of we got an ejection. We got a player probably done for the season. And then we had a delay in the game as well. It was just an overall weird game. But then we got, 3.5 more weeks of regular season baseball before we get to the postseason. I cannot wait for the postseason. A lot of drama happening in baseball, but otherwise, how you doing, my friend? You doing all right?
I am doing fantastic, man. I'm counting down to October. Like I love this time of year because you get the playoff baseball, you get everyone trying to fight to get into the postseason. That is awesome. Every pitch matters. You're hanging on every pitch. That's the best part about this year with baseball. You got all the other fall sports starting. This is the best time on the sports calendar by far. By far, it's the best time on the sports calendar. It's not even close. You get playoff baseball, pennant chase. You get football starting. Basketball, hockey. I mean, it's the best time on the sports calendar. Nothing better.
And you're just missing one of the best, though. U.S.
I knew you were going to bring it. I did omit it.
Man. Sinner's probably going to win the tournament. It's going to be Sinner Alcaraz final. I think Sinner's playing out of this world. But no one wants to hear about tennis, so I'm not going to dive too deep into that.
That's true.
Wants to hear that. But yeah, I would say, and we're going to get into the Open just 1 second. I would say real quick that this time of year, especially like October is going to be, football, basketball is going to be starting, hockey, and then you're going to have postseason baseball. But then I would say like April, May, June, like that time is a pretty good time too. Cause like baseball's starting up, you're getting postseason hockey and basketball. I guess you're not getting football, so there's no football there.
Maybe fall's the best.
But it's close though. Because I love the postseason for the other sports too. So,
true, but there's nothing like playoff baseball. There's nothing like playoff baseball.
Yeah, I would agree. You know what? Honestly, though, I still think hockey has the best playoffs.
No way. You're going to sit here on a baseball show and say hockey is the best postseason?
Baseball is my favorite sport. I love baseball. Baseball has incredible playoffs. But hockey, man, I'm going to be honest with you, man. And you like hockey, too.
Yeah, it's good.
Nothing like overtime hockey in the Stanley Cup playoffs. I'm sorry, man. Like every pitch matters and every pitch is but like every shot on goal in the Stanley Cup playoffs, not just in regulation, but when it comes to overtime, late in games, like it's like I miss the Flyers, and I'm not trying to get too deep in here. When your team is playing in the playoffs and it's close game, every shot on goal is a heart attack. Every single one. And there's nothing more nerve-wracking than that.
Playoff hockey's great. It's not better than postseason baseball, man. Just you're hanging on every pitch for 9 innings. Are you serious?
It's great. It's awesome. It's amazing. Awesome. I don't disagree with you. But let's do it. So let's start off with the and I don't know, man. And we're gonna get into this as far as the question goes about this topic. But to start here, Rafael Devers, who I guess he was kind of admiring his home run ball that he hit the right field. I think he was really checking to see if it was going fair or foul. But Rockies pitcher, who has had a tough year, I still think is a pretty good overall pitcher, but has had a tough year. Kyle Freeland, as Devers is watching his home run, is telling Devers, get the F around the bases. What are you doing? Stop trying to pimp at your home run that you just hit. So, Nick, I feel like we had this conversation about one of these instances every so often. It feels like it's been a minute, though, especially with this. It feels like we've kind of slowed down with this. At least I think. Maybe you can remind me of anything recent. Bench is clear. I think Matt Chapman recently has gotten a suspension because he came to Devers' aid. Bench is clear. Big brawl. Nick, big overall question for me to you is, are pitchers getting emotional about hitters staring at home runs? Has it gotten old at this point? Or is it merited? Or is Freeland merited in him getting annoyed at Devers hitting this bomb?
Freeland needs to get over himself. Make a better pitch. Grow up. We're not in it's a different era, okay? He hit a home run, and he was complaining that it was in the first inning. He was trying to show him up. Dude, stop it. I mean, are you kidding me? You're a grown man. Like, yeah, he hit a nuke off of you. I'd watch it too. I'd pip the bat too. Yeah, it was a bomb in the first inning. And by the way, I believe it was Webb. It might have been after the game for the Giants. Talked about it. Freeland's one who talks a little bit too, and has a problem. So I don't care that Devers did this, and I'm not a big defender of Devers' attitude at times too, but I have no problem with what he did. Plus, he's done this before. It's nothing new from Devers. So, like, we've seen plenty of players around the league do this all of the time now. You can't get over emotional for a guy doing a bat spike or, bat flip or anything like that, staring at the baseball. Get over yourself. You made a bad pitch. You were frustrated. You started crying. Oh, well. But when it comes to the brawl, so that's my Freeland thing. But when it comes to the brawl, Chapman and Adames were like ready to go. I mean, they were. I love it. They were ready to go, which was nuts. Pretty cool. I don't mind a benches clear brawl every once in a while. That as a consumer, don't mind that one bit whatsoever. But yeah, they were ready to go. And it got out of hand pretty quick. However, I'm just Freeland's got to get over himself, man. This is part of the game now. This is not the old way. I didn't mind the old way either, but it's just now personalities change. We live in a different time. I have no problem with it. Get over yourself. Grow up. Like, seriously. I mean, he's one to chirp too, according to the Giants. And he's talking about getting shown up or anything. Dude, you give him a bomb in the first inning and you play for the Rockies. I'd be upset too. I'd be a little upset as well. So yeah, I have no sympathy for the pitcher here. None whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm curious to know because I'm pretty sure, like, at the end of the day, I don't even think, like, I think Devers was watching to see if it went fair or foul. I think that's not the point, but like, it's not even merited here because like Devers wasn't even really pimping it. He was just watching to see if it went. There was a runner on first.
He did a bat flip.
Okay,
he did do the bat flip.
That's fine. Like, that's fine. But I think the point was, I don't even think it was just the bat flip, but that he was watching it and it was to taking his good old time. I think he was watching to see if it went fair or foul. So, like, fine, the bat flip, but I think it was more about Freeland was pissed off that it was taking so long. But again, there was a runner on first base. So, like, he was just watching to see if it was going fair or foul. the guy on first base is waiting to see if he's going to tag up. So where's Devers going to go anyway? So it's not like he's running Devers is a pretty big guy. It's not like he's running his ass to first base for a guy that's probably looking to, tag from first or whatever. So because it was a big shot. So yeah. But at the end of the day, for me, Nick, here's why I am overall with pitchers getting ticked off. I will say this: I love I enjoy the fire and the emotion that we're talking about, the Adames and the Chapman thing. I do enjoy fire and emotion from players, and I do. There is a place for me as a baseball fan that enjoys brawls and everything like that. But at the end of the day, if we're just talking about the situation at hand, you got to grow up a little bit. I mean, Freeland, I don't care if Freeland's having, I think there's talk about, I always had a bad year. I don't care. I don't care if you've had a bad year. Like, you gave up the home run. I think, like you're mentioning here with personalities, in this day and age, I think it is important for these players to show their personalities, the bat flips, the pimp and the home runs. I enjoy it. I enjoy watching Tatis do it, whether it's Devers, whether it's Kyle Schwarber, even on his. I also don't. I wonder how much of it, like, I wonder how much of it goes player to player, because it seemed like back in the day, Barry Bonds could do whatever the heck he wanted. Ken Griffey Jr. could do whatever the heck they wanted. I don't think anyone has a problem with Kyle Schwarber does it, but like, why is it a problem if Rafael? Like, I'm curious to know if Kyle Freeland would have reacted with that to like another player. I'm not talking about race or anything like that. I'm just talking about, I don't know how much goes into each player. Maybe I am talking about race, but I wasn't trying to get into that conversation, but I
think he struggled.
Statures.
I think he's just struggling, right? Like, he's struggling. He's given up a bomb in the first. He didn't like that. He watched it and he got upset. He got his feelings hurt. I think it's as simple as that for me. He's like, he's trying to show me up, blah, blah, blah. Like, grow up, dude. I just think, and Webb even said after the game, and if you watch that clip of when he talked about Freeland, Freeland's a guy to be a little bit of a hothead, a little bit of a talker. This is nothing new. Like, he's a competitive, fiery guy. He got upset, and he probably shouldn't have. But to blame it on him trying to show a guy up, I mean, grow up, dude. Everybody across the league does it. Like, it's a different time, and it's not. I think he got upset that he gave up a home run, a bomb like that, and he made him pay, and he showed off a little bit. Fine, whatever. I don't have a problem with him showing off a little bit, and I don't have a problem with any player showing off a little bit if you hit a bomb like that in the first inning to give your team the lead. I have no problem with it. You should be able to do that.
Yeah, I mean, and again, I think it is a part of some of these players' personalities, like going back a decade now, but the Joey Bats bat flip home run in Toronto,
awesome.
I mean, look. You're not. This is what we want. It creates moments like that. It creates, highlight. Not just big time home runs, but it creates, a big part of these home runs. It become highlight reel bombs, even if they're not like 500-foot home runs. But because of, I've seen a lot of times throughout the season, MLB tweeting out videos of specifically the angle of the hitter, not even showing the home run, but the hitter hitting the home run or whoever it might be. I remember Roman Anthony's bat flip recently, and we'll get to Roman Anthony, unfortunately, in a couple of minutes. But Anthony's big home run in Yankee Stadium, he did a great bat flip, and there was that angle of just him, not even the ball flying, but just him with the big bat flip, and that's a part of it, man. So, if you're a pitcher, unless there's real beef between you and the hitter, maybe that's a different story. I don't think there's any history between Freeland and Devers, especially when Freeland's been with the Rockies forever. He's been in the NL West. Devers has been in the AL East forever. There's no real beef there. Maybe there was back then between Mad Bum and Max Muncy. I don't know if you remember that in San Francisco, of course. But but that again made for good drama. Not gonna lie.
Hey, love it. And they play one more time, by the way. They play one more time. I believe the Rockies go to San Francisco one more time before the end of the year, if I'm not mistaken.
Freeland's gonna do that in San Fran?
I hope. And you know what? You know what I just thought of? Like, if you're so upset by him doing that. Plunk him in his next at bat. If you want to stay the old school way, why don't you plunk him in your next at bat?
I'm trying to think. So what inning was it when he hit the home run?
That was the first inning, start of the game.
When did Freeland come out of the game? I wonder what happened the next at bat, because he feels like Freeland would be that type of pitcher to do that. I have Freeland's Savant page in front of me, so I'm gonna go check right now. I'm gonna see how many innings that he went his last time. I mean,
if you're gonna go old school way, why don't you plunk him?
Did he even finish?
Instead of start crying, running over to the first base line,
Did he even finish? It says it near no inning. He
got ejected.
Yeah, I was gonna say
he got ejected.
It said no innings pitched, so I was like, how did
he got ejected.
Yeah, he got ejected. Correct. Then
plug him.
Yeah. Plug him in the next series, they play him.
Or I'm saying, like, if in that moment, if you're so upset about him, now it would probably lead to a brawl anyway because he hit a home run. But if you were so upset, if you want to go to the old school way, a guy would hit him in his next at bat, right?
Oh, you mean the next pitcher? Yeah.
Or even Freeland. Freeland's still in the game. He doesn't say anything. He does his thing. You hit him next at bat.
Had to know.
It's old school way. If that's what you want to do, plunk him.
I agree. All right, let's so that's our starting topic for the show. Let's get to meat and potatoes, Earnshaw, on a Friday night.
Let's go.
So first topic at hand here for the meat and potatoes. It's a couple under the recent series between the Astros and the Yankees. Two different, very interesting topics here. First one was Framber Valdez crossing up his catcher, Cesar Salazar. Now, I believe in the batter before. It was the batter before, a couple batters before. I'm pretty sure it was the batter before. Trent Grisham hits a grand slam. Framber Valdez is clearly frustrated. I think there was some miscommunication between Salazar and Valdez on one of the pitches, right? The pitch that he hit the grand slam on. And then Valdez is clearly still upset. And Valdez throws, I think it was like a sinker right down the middle, and crosses up Salazar. It's like a 95-mile-per-hour sinker. Hits him right in the chest. And Valdez, no sympathy at all. A normal reaction for a pitcher if they cross up their catcher, like, hey, I'm sorry. Like, I could really hurt you. And does not he turns his back and he's like all pissed off. And I'm going to start here with Nick with the first one here about the Yankees and Astros. I would probably lean towards he probably did it on purpose. Even if he didn't, there is no remorse at all. He just turned his back and he was just pissed off. Are you kidding me? What does that say about you as a teammate? Are you, I mean, this has been talked about. I'm probably not really saying anything differently than it's already been said. I think Will Middlebrooks on CBS said something very recently. It's probably kind of similar to how I feel about this. I mean, if I'm Cesar Salazar, I think I'm taking Valdez down to the clubhouse and saying, like, I'm going to, let me get a fair one. I'm dead serious. Like, I am I wrong? I just, the reaction says everything. Whether it was intent or not, the reaction says everything about you as a person. I don't care how pissed off you are in the moment. It was like, what's his face against the Phils last year with the Rays that hit Castellanos. Clearly, maybe didn't hit Castellanos on purpose, but he was pissed off about the inning that he was having, and he hit Castellanos. It was clearly like he was just pissed off at the way he was pitching. And a brawl almost ensued between the Phillies and Rays, and kind of says something about you as a pitcher and as maybe as a person too. Same thing with Valdez here. I don't know if it doesn't matter if it was on purpose or not. The fact that you did not look to your catcher and say, hey, are you good? Because Salazar got up. It was like, what are you doing? It was also like, you're not going to say sorry? Because that's the normal thing to do in the situation. So, I mean, if I'm Salazar, I'm like, hey, dude, I'm getting a fair one. And let me get a fair shot at you in the club. I'm not dead serious, not kidding. So, What are your thoughts on the Valdez Salazar thing?
Yeah, it's funny. We're like really like talking about a lot of emotional pitchers today, right?
Yeah.
Like,
back
jeez,
yeah.
My gosh, like guys, like get it together. Yeah, the reaction was everything. It's everything. They could talk about it after the game. I think Espada was like, "Oh, there's a lot of misinformation out in the media." Dude, we saw it with our own eyes. Like, we saw the whole
what's the manager going to say? He's not going to.
Yeah, come on. Like, the fact we're talking about these emotional pitchers getting upset after like a home run, this, crossing up your own catcher is crazy. Like, you got to figure that out. Like, you can't, if you're trying to be in a pennant chase, you're playing against the New York Yankees, right? Like, you can't be doing stuff like that. You got to be on the same page with your catcher, right? Like, I don't care who's in the right, who's in the wrong. The fact you crossed up your own catcher, your own teammate, this isn't even going against your own guy like we talked about with Devers, right? This is your own teammate, a guy you share the locker room with, and you're going to do that to him? Potentially hurt him? Really? Yeah. Your own guy. It was the reaction following it. No remorse, nothing afterwards. That is the biggest tell. He didn't care. He was mad. He got upset, and he almost hurt his teammate. I mean, it's as simple as that. It's a bad look. I know the Astros are trying to move past it. They're taking it day by day, and they met in the manager's office, blah, blah, blah. That's a bad look. That's something that could tear a team apart, Francisco. Absolutely. That could tear a team apart. When you are our teammates and you almost intentionally hurt your own teammate, that's crazy. As much as you want to be upset, you messed up a pitch, whatever it may be. It's crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, I wonder what his other teammates think about him from that perspective. It's really, really frightening, to be honest. Like, I mean, you're playing with a 95 mile per hour fastball.
Yep.
We're not playing. We're not playing. We're not playing volleyball.
Not playing wiffle ball back here. Yeah. It's not wiffle ball.
I don't know why I said volleyball. I was trying to think of a softball. Volleyball was soft there. So that's the one I came up with.
Wiffle ball.
That's what I came up with. Wiffle ball's good too. Pickleball, we can do that too.
Pickleball.
Okay. Next topic under the Yankees Astros tree right here is that Taylor Trammell, who hit a double against the Astros. He was a former no, he's on the Astros now. Former Yankee.
Yes.
Former Yankee. And he hit a double to left field. Hit off the wall out in left field.
Off Bednar.
And Aaron Boone came out and said, I think there's something wrong with his bat. And they took a look at the bat. And there's like a weird scratch off on the bat towards the top. Very weird. Never seen that before. I think David Cohn said on the broadcast too. He was like, I never seen that before. When David Cohn says he ain't seen that before, we haven't seen that before. So that ended up getting confiscated. I haven't really heard too much else about this, Nick. Any thoughts on? So
Major League Baseball did make a quick ruling on it. I was reading something in the New York Post from earlier today, like this afternoon it came out. I'll read a quick blurb. So according to the New York Post, quote, the Yankees were right that the bat Taylor Trammell double with for the Astros in Thursday's Yankees victory did not meet MLB regulations. However, unlike other controversies involving the Astros, there will be no repercussions following the bat's removal from the game, according to a source, since it was ruled Trammell did not gain an advantage from the bat. According to MLB guidelines, any two-color bat must be divided into two sections, one of each color, and that transition must occur at the 18-inch mark from the knob. So I guess the color, I don't know. It's a weird, he's not going to face any consequences after that. Quick ruling. That's it. That's all you got out of it.
Wow. Yeah. Never seen that before.
No.
By the way. It gives you George Brett vibes, I guess, a little bit. I mean, we weren't obviously
what Boone, I feel like, as any other opposing team would be looking for is see if it's corked. I mean, that's the thing. Sure. I think it's just the coloration. Could have been shaved off, whatever it may be. I was listening to Foul Territory podcast. Todd Frazier, or was it Todd Frazier? It might have been Kratz. Yeah, I think it was Todd Frazier and Kratz.
Yeah.
I think it was those two. they were talking about how like they would do stuff like that and they would shave like the bat off in batting practice, but that was like a batting practice bat. I don't want to say, and Trammell was a former Yankee too, so I don't think the Yankees, would love doing this like to their former guy, but you also have to remember, but I think and they were saying like they used to do that, like they used to do it to batting practice bats, whatever. But the thing here that's interesting to me is because of the history between the Yankees and the Astros.
Absolutely.
The Yankees are going to try and find every advantage they can and check out everything they can. I know Trammell used to play for the Yankees, but the Yankees and Astros have a history. I think that is part of this equation, but it's not getting talked about as much. I feel like that's really a big part of this.
You could be right. I think you're there's probably some merit to that.
We all know what happened. We all know what happened before with the Astros and Yankees, it's there. They're going to check everything. If you're the Yankees, you're like, what are they doing there? What are they doing? So, and it's a different team now. It's a different manager, everything. Yeah. But there's still some guys who are on that team, You
don't think they're past it though? I mean, it's just
no. No. I don't think it's not about being past it. It's about just being aware, right? Like, all right, these guys have done it before. Let's just make sure. Let's double check here. Like, so that'll always be in the back of their minds, right? Like, you played against these guys, you lost to them, they had accused of cheating, the whole thing, right? I'd be like, check that bat. That looks a little weird, right? Can we check that out? So, I think that's part. I think it's a big part of it, to be honest, because it sits in you. It sits with you forever after that. That's not something that just goes away. So
right, for sure. All right, Nick. Let's get to. We mentioned Roman Anthony earlier in the show, and unfortunately, he's definitely at least done for the regular season. I don't know if there's any like official update on it. I know that he's placed on the IL with an oblique strain. I think he's on the 10-day IL currently as we speak. But Alex Cora spoke about Roman Anthony's injury. And he said it's probably a 4 to 6 week injury. And he told Roman Anthony, envision having an at-bat in the ALCS. Red Sox currently have the second wild card spot right behind the Yankees. The Blue Jays have the top spot right now in the American League East. Nick, what does the Roman Anthony injury here mean for the Red Sox in general? Playoff race here, wild card, even for the AL East. I mean, the Toronto has 3 more wins than the Yankees and Red Sox. So I don't know. Roman's been playing great baseball. What do you think about? What do you think about the injury and what it means?
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's an oblique injury. He's batting .292 with 8 dingers, 32 RBI, 71 games for the Sox. Like he's been as good as advertised. He got that contract, right? I thought it was $130 million, I think. 8 years that he signed. A couple months.
It was looking to sign through 2020, 2033. 9 years, 130.
Okay. So so this year then would be the 8-year extension, right? Okay. So this is a big loss, man. I understand he's going to be out the rest of the regular season. Possibly could get him back for the postseason. I mean, and the Red Sox are in a tight race right now. Like this thing's close, right? They're only a couple games behind the Toronto Blue Jays at this point, right?
It's 81 wins, 78, and then 78 for New York.
I mean, that's right there, and you lose a key part of that lineup who's been really good, getting base hits, playing really good baseball, and is one of the young stars in this league. Yeah, it's going to hurt you, especially losing a guy like that down the stretch, man. That's a big loss. He's been playing consistent baseball as well. We got the same earlier in the year, which is pretty cool.
We did. Was it second and third game? Second game? Second game.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, so they're 3.5 out of the division lead right now. They're up 4.5 in the wild card. So they're right there for the division. And I think that this will keep them in the wild card. They're not going to win the division with losing a guy like that.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. By the way, this is totally. I'm kind of joking, but kind of not at the same time. I'm just gonna take a little right turn real quick. But man, we saw one of Devers' last games as a Red Sox.
Yes,
we did. He left.
Yes,
Marcelo Meyer had a big game, two home run game. He's done for the season. And now we saw Roman's second game. All big deals. All 3 of those guys, big deals. Are we bad luck? Walker Buehler? We saw Walker Buehler on the mound, and he's a Philly now? Oh,
yeah. Wow.
Wow, that's kind of crazy, right? Dude,
Bueller's gone. Devers is gone.
I might have to put this on Twitter.
Wow. Bad luck for the Red Sox. People. I mean, they've been fun. Yeah, but they got better after.
I'm saying it's us.
Oh. Yeah, but they got better after that
day that we went. I'm
saying different ball club.
Where they are now.
Yeah, but I think we helped.
Meyer had a big game, and now he's done for the season. Walker Buehler's in where we are. Devers, and we saw one of Devers' last games. What Walker Buehler, rare good start this year. Good start. He had not been good this year. And then Roman Anthony's like second game as a Major League Baseball player, could be a Hall of Famer, and he's done. Yeah, I'm just saying.
But they've been winning. But they've been winning. Like it's like they weren't great at that point.
But now we're sitting here talking about this, and it's full circle. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, it is. It is crazy to think about.
I feel like
that was that long ago though. That was like in June.
It was 2 months ago.
Nah, well,
it was like June 13th, I think.
2.5. Yeah, 2.5 months ago.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I don't think we're bad. No, I think it's.
I don't think we are.
I think it's a reach because I think we're good luck because they started winning. They got rid of all those players.
So
Buehler.
Yeah. Should I give my opinion on the matter, or should I just keep going down this dumb?
Whatever you'd like.
Okay, I'm just gonna stay on actual track. It's obviously, by the way, Nick, like I know you're not a big OPS plus guy, but Roman Anthony, huh? I just want to put in context something. Okay,
I'm an OPS plus guy. What
are you? I feel like you don't like OPS.
Plus. It's fine. It's a good stat.
I feel like you're an old wins matter for pitchers. Home runs, RBI, batting.
We know
average.
that. We know that not to be true. Okay. We know that not to be true.
Okay, I'm not. Some of that I was speaking truth though for you. You're a batting average and wins guy.
Not a win. Well, I'm a wins guy just in general. Baseball's a little different.
Did Taiwan Walker's 15 wins really matter in 2023? What's that? I mean, hey,
it's a fair point. Fair point.
I'm just putting it out there.
All right.
By the way, I knew we were having problems with the mic earlier. Is my mic coming through bad?
No, your mic's fine.
Okay, I thought I heard
you've been good. Yeah. No, we got to fix though.
We did.
The producer's in us.
Yeah,
the producer in us, right?
Well, inside baseball. Good term for this show. I had some mic problems earlier before the show started. We got them fixed though.
Got them fixed.
That's what we do. But like clearly, like I'm just gonna echo your thoughts. Like I was gonna use OPS plus just to say like Roman Anthony now, compared to Bregman, who's also missed time, but 95 games this year. Roman Anthony clearly, was called up in June, but in the 71 games, does have the highest OPS plus on the team. Highest OPS plus. So I mean, he's been, like you said, consistent baseball, especially, he came up in June and his numbers weren't like fantastic in the month of June, but July and then August he had 6 home runs to go along with another month of an OPS over 900. He has been a big part of the offense. Now their offense is still, relatively good without him. It has been, a strong part of this team, but look, man, Roman's come up and he's been a big part of the offense. So I do still think they can be a playoff team without him, but it does, Cora's talking about ALCS. I still question the rotation a little bit. And now with their offense without him, it's a little more of a struggle. So,
yep. Yeah. I mean, it'll be a loss, man. It's going to be a loss. I would count the division out at this point. I think they'll hang in there in the wild card, but yeah, the division it's probably out of the works right now.
Yeah. Next one, Nick. I actually really want your help on this because I'm trying to like really figure out, and maybe Mets fans can give us some insight here because I know Kodai Senga has not been very good lately at all. He's been very bad. Numbers overall in the season still pretty good. Speaking to how good he was, in about his first 14 starts. And his first 14 starts of the year had 1.39 ERA. Since then, 6.56 ERA in his next 8 starts. I don't understand why. So the story here is that the Mets are optioning Kodai Senga down to AAA, bringing back up Francisco Alvarez. I don't understand the sense. I mean, now Kodai Senga has agreed to go down to AAA. I don't know. 2023, his rookie year, had pretty good numbers in the second half. Good numbers the whole year. I don't know. I think the Mets need as much help as they can get, really, as far as their starting staff concerned. I know they've been relatively good this year. They're probably, especially the first half of the year, probably playing a little over their heads. What sense is this making? Why are they sending him down? This is not like a Brett. I know he struggled. But I guess he's on the same page. I just don't get it. You tell me.
Well, I mean, he has struggled. Like, he struggled mightily. Like, 3 starts in July, he had a 5.25 ERA. 6 starts in August, it was up over 6. Like, he hasn't helped them. Like, he hasn't helped them. Like,
so why don't the Phillies send out Aaron Nola? He's been horrible this year. Like, why aren't they sending him down? Like,
I get it. Mean, it's a bold move. He struggled. He has struggled. It is a little odd. They need all the pitching they can get. They're bringing up some of these young guns too.
I guess coming up. Throat's coming up.
I guess they really
get that, but
I guess they want. I guess they want to try and figure out.
Are they looking at these last 2 months and being like, "Oh my gosh, like he really needs help"? Like,
I think this is essentially what we're. Yeah, I think that's essentially what they're saying is like. I think.
Go ahead.
I mean, you've seen players get sent down and then come back up and they're great. Maybe they just need some work.
Yeah, it's just weird because his rookie year, a couple years ago, he almost went to
great.
Runner
up for rookie year, yeah.
I mean, he's got his ghost fork is one of the nastiest pitches in baseball. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something, but I get they're ultimately on the same page. So, the Mets are in this chase. I really think it's probably the Phillies division to win there. I don't really think the Mets really getting there. But and the Reds haven't been playing good baseball. So, I mean, they're 5 back of the Mets, and the Mets had the last wild card spot. I don't know, man. I maybe there's something I'm missing, but I guess you can see it more than I do.
Well, they were using the 6-man rotation too. So, I mean, they can afford to do this.
Right. Correct.
And I guess they want to try and get him right before the postseason, like just try and get him back to at least be a serviceable pitcher because he hasn't been serviceable as of late. Listen, it works for some guys. Some guys need to go down to the minor leagues, figure it out. I mean, usually it's a relief pitcher for the most part, but I mean, you can do it for starting pitching too. Hey, maybe this could be a genius move by the Mets. All right, you send him down for AAA for like next couple of weeks or so, get him a couple starts, etc., and maybe he comes back and he's okay.
Yeah. All right, stay tuned. We have a blind ranking. Excited.
Yes.
I got one for Nikki Earnshaw.
So
stay tuned.
I'm very intrigued.
But we are going to get to stat of the week, prospect of the week. Dick, give me who you got, prospect of the week.
All right. So this one, I've been excited to do this. When was the last time we did a prospect of the week? Do you remember?
Who did you say? It was a catcher from Tampa Bay.
It's from Tampa Bay. Yes, it was one of the Tampa Bay top prospects. This one, I'm going to go with one of the top 100, one of the guys at the top of the list. Okay. We're going to go right here. We're going to go in with the Pittsburgh. Oh, wait. Hold up. Brought up the wrong one. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Brought the wrong one.
Lock in.
I had a couple. Listen, it's been interesting the past couple of days. So with that, as my computer wants to be goofy over here, why don't you give me the stat of the day first?
Yeah. So
thank you. Yeah, I got it. Actually, I got it.
Okay, he's locked in.
Here we go. We got it. All right. Colt Emerson from the Seattle Mariners.
Yes.
Listen, past 10 games, he has been cooking, batting .342 over his last 10, .456 on base, .630 slug. He has been really hot as of late. Right now, he is one of the top prospects in baseball. He is number 11 on the top 100. This is a guy you want to watch for. He has been raking down in Double-A. His last 10, he's been so good as of late. So that is a guy you got to watch. He had 2 hits the other night, a double, 3 total bases. He's had a couple of multi-hit games over the past 10. He had a nice little hitting streak for a little while there as well. So he is somebody to watch for in that Seattle Mariners organization. Seattle's got some young guns coming up, man.
They do. So stat of the week for me, Nick. This is just a great opportunity to talk about somebody who I don't think we realize, maybe he's not getting talked about enough. But someone who might be, this type of season, late in his 30s, really can be making a case for the Hall of Fame. And we just saw closer going to the Hall of Fame, Billy Wagner. And there's not very many closers and relievers in the Hall of Fame. I think Wagner's one of 8 or something like that, one of 7. But Aroldis Chapman, Nick, is having an unbelievable season. His ERA is 1 right now. That's not the stat I'm going to go with. But we can just talk about Chapman's year in general. So MLB Network posted this a couple days ago. Lowest single season OPS live ball era since 1920. Here are the top 5. So, and I will actually go 5-1. Dennis Eckersley in 1990, single season OPS allowed 397. Emmanuel Clase last year, 392. Eric Gagne, 03, historic, 374. Craig Kimbrell back in 2012 for the Braves, 358. And number 1 right now, as it stands, depending on how the year ends, Aroldis Chapman at 353 in 2025. Guy is having an unbelievable season. Unbelievable year, Nick. Aroldis Chapman. So 353 single season OPS allowed. It's unbelievable. I mean, he's having the best season of his career at 37. I mean, who would have thought?
Yep.
I mean, he had some, came up with the Reds, about 15 years ago now, I want to say, and throwing 104. He's still almost throwing that. So, yeah. I mean, it's pretty unbelievable.
It's funny. It's funny with Chapman. I mean, he was a guy that was considered to be possible trade targets at the trade deadline when we were going to the ball game, right? Because we didn't think Boston was really going to be in contention. We thought they move off of him because he's having such a good season, right? Like, he's been so good for the Red Sox this year. He's been awesome. The fact it's like his best year of his career is insane. So I love that. Yeah, Chapman's been cooking this year. Hopefully he doesn't fall apart in the postseason.
Yeah, I want to get the one more stat. I think he hasn't allowed a hit, or not allowed. Is it what it is? I just want to get one more. I'm going to find it real quick. Where are you? So this is a couple of days ago. I don't know if it still stands, but a couple of days ago it stood that Chapman has not allowed a hit to the last 46 batters he's faced. 1 ERA, 115 batting average allowed in 54 innings this year. It's unbelievable.
Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, 46 batters, no hits.
Crazy. It's crazy.
All right, Nick, you ready for the blind ranking?
I'm ready. I'm very curious what you got.
By the way, Yannick center, Felix Auger-Aliassime team did take a set off center, so we might have a match. So let's do the blind ranking. So I can go out to tennis.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's what we get. I had to mention tennis one more time. That's all you're gonna get. So cherish it. So Nick, I'm pretty good at this. I feel like I'm getting pretty good at like the timing of some of these blind rankings. Like I'm getting good at like the reasoning behind the blind ranking, like each one. It's like a good time for it. Like the Canadian. Remember I did the Canadian, the top 5 Canadian seasons because it was Canada Day, stuff like that. I think I'm getting good at these. So tomorrow is, I believe, the 30-year anniversary of Cal Ripken breaking the Ironman streak by Lou Gehrig, initially. So he broke the record. So, Nick, I'm going to give you, and I think most would say that that's a pretty unbreakable record. I'm going to give you top 5 unbreakable records. I'm going to give you 5 records. Okay. And I want to get just go in order, of what you think. So I'm going to go each one, and I'm going to start with, I'm not going to go there first. We'll go with Hack Wilson. I forget what year it was, but he had a 191 RBI season. So if you want to start here. Hey, by the way, it was 1930 for the Cubs. 56 home runs, 191 RBI. That's the most RBIs ever in a season.
Wow.
Where are you putting Hack Wilson?
Hack? I'm gonna go 2.
Okay.
Hack's gonna go 2.
Write it down so I know.
All right. Yeah, I got it here too.
Okay. Let's go to Nolan Ryan, 5,714 career strikeouts.
Strikeout record. Yep. Man, this one's tough. I'm gonna go. Damn. I'm gonna go 3.
Okay. All right. Let's go. I like this. I forget what his actual first name is. They just called him Chief, but that's exactly what they called him. If you go to his baseball reference page, it says they just referred to him as Chief. Chief Wilson still owns to this day. He did this in 1912, in the season of 1912. Owns the record for most triples in a season. He had 30. He had 36 triples, which is absurd.
It's insane.
That's absurd. Like absurd.
This one's tough. You got me on this one, man. Okay. This is a tough one. Oh man. I feel like you still got other ones in there, so I'm gonna go 4.
You go 4. Okay.
I don't like this list at all.
All right.
This blind ranking sucks.
Cy Young has the most wins ever.
1.
Of course. 511. You're going 1?
No one's touching it. Yeah, no one's gonna get it. Okay. Yeah, but no one's ever gonna touch that again, especially in today's game.
Definitely not. Not today. Probably not Nolan Ryan's either. I don't.
Yeah,
there's not gonna be enough innings to get to 5,700.
No.
Skeen's getting to 5,700.
No.
All right, and the last one, which you will have here at 5.
5. God,
is Barry Bonds owns. He actually owns like the top 3 or 4 seasons for the most walks in a year, but he had 232 walks in 2004. So you're gonna go with that at 5.
I don't
have to.
I feel like 1. Yeah, I feel like. I don't know. This one's tough. I'll put it up. Put up my list.
Oh wow, you did it. Good job. Yeah, so we went Bonds 232 walks in 04. Then we went Chief Wilson 36 triples in 1912. Nolan Ryan 5,714. Hack Wilson 191 RBI. Cy Young 511 wins. How do you feel about your list?
So like I was ranking it kind of like on who's not like who's going to be the hardest. Who won't
break that record, right?
I don't think wins are going to come close anymore.
I don't think anyone would disagree. I probably think I think it's him, Cal Ripken, right? And maybe Nolan Ryan too. Depending on if starters.
Yeah. This one was hard. I don't mind it now. I thought I hated it. I actually don't know if I don't mind it.
If I were you, I don't. If I were you, I'm just saying. If I were you, if I redid it, this is just how I would do it. I go Cy Young.
Yeah.
I'd probably go Nolan Ryan.
Would you go strikeout?
36 triples is pretty insane.
It is insane.
Like that's kind of so. Jimmy Rollins had 20 triples in 07. And that was pretty absurd to me.
That was absurd, too.
Then you have to have 16 more. That's crazy.
Ugh.
It's unbelievable.
This is a tough one. I feel like there's really no wrong answer. Like, you can make a case for the whole... Like, you can make a case for anyone at 1. You can really make a case for anyone at 2. I think... Yeah, I mean, because walks, I think, could stay at 5 because... I think there could be somebody down the line who is just like, we're not pitching this guy. We're just not going to pitch to him.
Well, Judge,
you know what I mean?
I'm trying to see where Judge is.
Where's Judge at?
That's what I'm going to say. So, I
think that one's probably the easiest.
So, listen. 04, Bonds, 232. 2002, 198 is the next. 177 is the next after that. 01. I'm trying to see, the most recent one after that. 2003, Bonds is 14th on the list, 148. That's 14th on the list. Next one, I'm trying to 2021 Juan Soto 145. And that's 20th on the list. Tied with Bonds, Harmon Killebrew, Babe Ruth, Ted Williams.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to see where even Judge ranks on this list. Jason Giambi at 137 in 2000. Man, he had Soto again 135 in 2020 and 2022.
But I mean, it's not saying but I feel like
Judge last year 133, 2024, and he's 52nd on the list. That's tough, man.
It is tough, but I feel like there could be that one is more. There could be someone like that down the line in the future.
The way pitchers are coming up, though, man, I don't know. I think we're going to get into golden era of pitching. That's just me.
This one's tough. This one, I'm just like.
I know. I'm just. This is good.
I think the walks is
good dialogue,
I think the walks are more plausible than the other ones.
Yeah, I don't. But see, I don't know though. Okay, so Manny Ramirez.
But there could be an error in 70 years, like 70 years.
No. Let's go. Hold on, I'm gonna do it. Most RBI in a season. Okay, so Hack Wilson 191. The next one I believe is Manny Ramirez. No, it's Lou Gehrig 185. Hank Greenberg 184. Manny Ramirez had 165 in 1999. That was the most recent one. Yeah, I'm gonna do years. Okay, no.
That was 26 years ago.
I know, but I think if someone has a monster year, I'm not saying it's easy to get to 190. It's definitely not. It's hard, but I mean, because like Judge and Soto at 145 and however many with the walks. You're going to have another 100. You're going to have another 100.
Yeah, but walks. Like
you're going to need to have somebody that's going to hit like as scary as like, I mean, so Judge is very scary, but Bonds was, they were intentionally walking him all the time.
I know.
That's that goes.
This one's tough. God.
I know.
I don't know.
It's good. This is a good conversation.
This is a good one. This is a good one. This might be your best one.
I'm a blind ranking guy.
This might be your best one. I was in a blind ranking mood today too. I love this.
Yeah, I know
this is great. I'm okay with my list. I'm okay. With it.
I'm happy. You're okay. I know. I'm happy. I don't think it's. Triples are hard, man. The triples are hard. 36 triples. Yeah, it's crazy.
Damn.
Okay, we could agree. 511. Yeah. That's the end all be all. Like that's
not happening
to get broken again.
No way.
Hey, but Taiwan ranked up 15 a couple years ago. Somehow he did it.
Yeah, he did it.
Somehow somebody's gonna have 20 every year.
Now they signed Walker Buehler, and he won't be on the playoff roster. It's all right.
Yeah, we jinxed the Red Sox. All those things happen. Yeah. We watched Walker Buehler. He's a Philly now.
Yeah.
We watched Marcelo Meyer have one of his biggest games as a Red Sox.
Devers gets traded.
So far. He's not here anymore. Roman Anthony. We saw him in his second game. Not here anymore.
We're a jinx. We're a jinx.
I'm making it sound like these players are dead. I'm just saying they're not.
We're a jinx.
They're injured. And then Rafael Devers is a Giant now. I'm telling you, there is a. I'm gonna put that on Twitter, and I'm gonna see if people respond.
All right.
If you're okay with that,
we'll see. Go for it.
Okay.
Go for it. All right.
All right. Well, I'm be honest. You know how much I love baseball, but U.S. Open.
You're gonna go watch tennis. I know.
Yeah.
I have the Phillies on.
I'll be probably doing a little, mostly U.S. Open. Be doing a little Phils. Be doing a little Chiefs Chargers too.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Weird.
I didn't know that, to be honest.
Yeah. Weird.
At least I can put it on the laptop maybe while I'm watching. If I had 3 things, I don't have 3. I only have laptop and TV.
Yeah, it's true. Go phone.
Not true.
The corner.
Yeah.
There you go.
All
right.
You're a smart guy. That'll do it for us. I hope you enjoyed another Friday night with the ship. This is what we do now. We have
no life.
Yep. That's us. But all right, we're out of here. Goodbye. I'll see you later.